What would you do if you inherited a small coffee shop in a tiny village you've never heard of from a relative you never knew you had? What if it came with a history of mysterious deaths and a legacy of witchcraft? Miriam Dufour is at the end of her rope. Kicked out of cooking school and living in her ex-boyfriend's apartment, nothing in her life seems to be going right. That is, until she inherits the estate of her dead great-grandaunt, a little cafe in the forgotten town of Achewillow. Intent on selling the business and using the money to make a fresh start, Miriam visits Achewillow and discovers the village sits firmly on the border between Vermont and Quebec. But that isn't remotely the strangest thing about the place. Demons, coffee, witchcraft, and baking. Those are the ingredients that make up Achewillow. Launched in October of 2019, Achewillow is a cozy horror fiction podcast written by J.F. Dubeau, author of A God in the Shed, and narrated and produced by podcaster Amy Frost. The show is currently on its 7th season, with 5 between-season special episodes. Achewillow Book 1 aims to move the story of Miriam from your earphones to the page by turning Season 1 into the first of a series of books. Achewillow Book 1 will not only offer Season 1 of Achewillow as a re-edited story, but also the first Achewillow special, along with all recipes mentioned in the season. Turning Achewillow into a book has been a dream of ours for a long time. It's a way for us to reach a broader audience, but also a means by which our listeners can have a piece of Achewillow on their shelves and be part of our story. Those who pre-order Achewillow Book 1 will have their name included in the first print run of the book in a special Citizens of Achewillow section at the end. We're also going to include a signed bookmark in all your pre-order copies of the book. For those who pre-order 3 or more copies, Amy will record and send you a special, personalized thank you. Finally, anyone who backs Achewillow Book 1 on any level will get a link to an exclusive special episode. Right now, Achewillow Book 1 is just a list of ingredients. We need you to help make this dish by pre-ordering the book, telling your friends about Achewillow, and if they become fans, encouraging them to pre-order a copy for themselves. If this meal comes out tasting good, who knows what else we'll be able to cook up in the future. Hi. Oh, why did you have to think it all small again? I don't know why you got so small.
Achewillow headquarters, which is also my laundry room.
Yeah, you're still kind of crunchy. I don't know why. I don't know how to fix it.
Crunchy, like coming in too hot, or
Yeah.
I've lowered it to minimum. Let me see if I can do it on
excitement.
Yeah. It's my fault. Let me see.
Hi, friends. Yeah, no, I have fixed JF's audio because I did mute him. It's fine. He blew out his mic on the way in, so I did you all a favor. Don't even worry about it.
How's this?
No, it's too much. Oh, because you switched the thing.
Yeah. How's this?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Look, it's a little. I can.
Higher, lower.
You're like, oh no, I screwed up everything. Okay. For the love, put you back at 100%. Professionals.
So now it's good.
You're still. You're like really like this, and I don't know why. It's fine. Back up.
It's fine.
We'll figure it out.
Will we?
No. Hi everybody. Hi. This is all very exciting.
Yeah. You can see that I'm not the audio expert in this endeavor.
Yeah. I don't know what the deal is. Oh,
I guess
unless
it's
it's your
tolerable.
Discord setting. Is it your Discord setting?
What? I mean, I lowered my input on the Discord setting.
Okay. Maybe that'll be okay.
So am I too quiet? Am I too loud?
I think the volume's okay. It's just
Crunchy?
it's sometimes, but not always. I don't know.
I don't know.
Just a
Try not
smidgen
to
of
blow it
grit.
out.
All right. We'll
Mm.
take a smidgen of grit.
We will. While installing this microphone, I discovered there's a small spider living in my boom.
Mm-hmm.
I left it alone, but maybe it's to blame.
Maybe it is. You do
Oh.
have to be 6.5 centimeters. That's why, like, I don't use this bad boy normally, but when I do Achewillow, I do.
Oh. This is better?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, maybe I was just too close. I'm used to a different mic.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm using my Yeti.
It's very exciting.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Better figuring it out now than when we're recording anything. So, is everybody else just freaking floored by that book trailer that Amy put together?
Everybody come over. That pie is in my freezer.
I mean, no, seriously, like recently we did at work, we paid professionals to do a whole ass instruction video on how to pour from a specific eco packaging that we're doing, and it's roughly about the same quality, and we paid thousands of dollars for
Well,
it.
I'll send you a bill.
You can send it to Achewillow LLC.
Achewillow LLC. Yeah, no, the book, it's in my freezer, which is not far from you, so you could theoretically have that pie.
It looks delicious.
That all took way longer than I expected. It was almost tragic at one point. I'm noticing that I have a small spider living in my key light, so it's just an important part of what we do here.
It's spider time.
Yeah. Hang on, I can post a link to the book trailer. It's on our YouTube. YouTube and look for Achewillow. It's on there. So yeah.
So we've got fairly cool things. I mean, there's only so much you can do for a book launch online. So the activities, if they can be called that we've got in mind, we're going to play some Overcooked 2, just so that there's a visual going on while we talk. It's very thematic. And we're going to be terrible because I'm not going to pay attention to it all that much. So
yeah.
I'll be going back and forth between playing the game and trying to keep an eye on chat. But at the same time, we're also going to do a couple of raffles.
Yeah.
3, in fact. I think we've got 2 that are going to be just for general people who pre-ordered. Yeah. And then we've got 1 that we're going to be doing specifically for the people who pre-ordered that are in chat. Or is it just the people who are in chat?
I think it could just be people in chat. That's fine. Yeah. I'm happy to reward people for hanging out with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone has to. Okay, question. Is the book going to be straight up from the scripts, or is there some reworking?
Oh, there's definitely going to be some reworking, if only because the book is currently written to fit an episodic format, which doesn't mean it doesn't work for books. Like, you like having between your chapters, having those little cliffhangers, and there is a certain flow to episodic content. But at the same time, there are certain obligations when you're doing episode by episode to keep to a certain length, to have certain events and sort of some beats as you're going along, that you don't have the same restrictions for the book. So there's a little bit of the chronology is going to be like fixed, probably in slightly imperceivable ways. There's certain errors that are going to be fixed. Yeah. Because there's certain continuity things that just slipped in as the seasons went by. And
we didn't really think it would go this long.
No.
I mean, we did.
Yes.
We wanted it to, but we didn't plan ahead that far.
Story-wise, I did,
Well,
but I didn't think it'd get to the point where we would be doing things for other people. Like, I thought this is gonna be just mostly an exercise between you, me, and like a handful of friends. So yeah, in general, it's gonna be the same story. There's certain parts that are gonna be rewritten, but also most importantly, there's going to be another professional editor that's going to go over all the content.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to get developmental edits, we're going to get line edits, and we're going to get copy edits on a professional level that will help us, get that outside perspective to fix things that we may not even see ourselves. So that's going to be
That
super
are not
thrilling.
me the night before I have to record. Going, I don't know, man. Yeah.
I mean, that's certainly a thing that happens.
That's how we roll.
Just for the record, we have 26 pre-orders right now. So
That's great. That's so
Swimming.
exciting.
swimmingly.
I am happy with that. It's been hard because we technically flipped the switch this morning and then we didn't tell anyone. And so I still have been looking all day. And I was like, no one's ever going to buy it. Nobody's buying it. This is the worst. We didn't tell anyone. We told no one.
I went through the exact same thing.
Okay, good.
And listen, and against all odds, we did get a pre-order from someone who I don't know how they this key light's just not gonna work. We did get a pre-order fairly early in the process, and then nothing for forever because no one knew.
I know, and then that person emailed us and was like, hang on, was I the first?
Yeah. Yeah, and they were. You were, and that's amazing. They're also going to have a couple of announcements as we go along.
Cool.
So that's going to be fun.
I'm going to pretend like I know what they are.
I think I told you.
You
about
probably
one of them.
did. I just, I don't pay, I'm not paid to pay attention.
Yeah.
If you are for the people in chat, because we'll probably upload this to YouTube for someone who wants to watch it later. ! Book gives you a link to the book, or ! Merch if you want to go to the TeePublic merch store and buy the same shirt that JF and I are wearing, along with other things. Those are 2 chat commands you can use to get your links nice and easy. Because I prepared that part.
So yeah, at one point when we have for one of those announcements, I'll ask if I can share my screen and we can show you things. Always.
Sure, we'll probably have to edit some things on the fly, but that's fine. Sure.
I mean, it's fine. It's all fine.
It's all fine. It's all very chill.
I mean, there's a share screen. There's a share screen function right here.
Yeah, there is. I'm just, that part is not prepared on this at all. It's fine. I'll figure it out.
Let's see. It's all good. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, just a precision. Like, we have a bit of Did we decide what we're giving away during which
No.
Which raffle?
No, that would have been a helpful thing for us to discuss before we went live, but no.
Listen, I made the schedule this
know.
morning. Because basically we've got like 3 raffle. We're gonna have I think one of them is a sort of sticker pack and other things that we're gonna add in there.
Yep.
Probably maybe a piece of signed art and like postcards and things.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be giving away a book bundle of my books for anyone who doesn't have them, which might be a few of the listeners, but basically in the same horror feeling, basically these 2 books that are very, very difficult to read in this lack of light and framing, whatever. Anyways, the 2 books that I published, the 2 horror books I published so far with Inkshares, the proof of concept that Inkshares does publish nice books. Of course, like I say nice books, and the 2 copies I show off are like my own personal review copies that I use to the ones I use to go through and like take notes and do editing with. So they're a wreck. Yeah, and another one of our raffle. We're just gonna raffle a T-shirt that the winner can just choose off of T Fury, and we'll pay for it and send it
T-Public,
to you.
but that's okay.
Sorry, T Public. Sorry,
It's all right.
I wrote T Fury in the notes because I know what I'm talking about.
Our very aggressive rep will be upset.
Oh yes, I'm sure. We do big numbers for these
We're
guys.
big numbers.
So, and during the entire process, like if anybody has questions, like this is a free form. We're going to do our best to avoid spoilers.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing is pretty much nobody got to listen to today's episode yet, so I was all prepared to like lay down the law about spoilers for today's episode, but it's like me and 2 people have heard it, so I'm not so worried.
I haven't even had time to listen to it.
I know. I don't know what happened. All right, ready? Here's what actually here's the physical thing that happened.
Oh, wait, I want to preview this with one thing. Like the reason why the campaign was up early was so that we could troubleshoot any problem we would have with the campaign.
Yeah. Yeah, we did not anticipate. And
Yeah,
also
no,
so that the campaign would be live when the episode with the thing that said go pre-order the book, when that went live. So we get a comment on Instagram that's like, hey, there's like gaps in the episode, and I'm at work and I'm like, what? And they so I listen. Well, so they said specifically Spotify. So I listened on Spotify, and sure enough, 2 minutes and 30 seconds ish in, there's like a gap. And then I listened on my regular podcatcher, and it was also there, so it was not like a weird Spotify thing. So I realized, I was like, oh, this is
Oh wait, can I cut you off? I want to answer something in the chat.
I was ready to answer also.
Oh, go ahead.
Have you tried looking for it in your podcatcher? Someone has asked, have you thought of doing an actual Stranger Limits podcast? And my answer to that is, have you tried looking for it? That's all. So I realized there was Miriam's dialogue that was missing. So when I edit, I have 3 tracks. I have a Miriam track, I have a main audio track, and I have a dialogue track. And it's all very complicated. And so basically the first third of the episode, all of Miriam's dialogue was missing. Until like the thing is, the first part of her dialogue that was there is like the real like the real record scratch moment of the episode, and that line was in there, and I was like, what just happened? But fortunately, since I have since I do things in a very built-in redundancy way, it wasn't too terrible to fix, but it was not. I was hoping that I had just like accidentally hit the mute button on that track, but no, it was just straight up gone. I don't know how it happened. I've never done it before. It certainly wasn't, an important episode or anything.
Oh no, like it's not one of final 4 episodes where everything unwinds.
Yeah, no. Yeah. It's fine on the day that we launch our book.
Yeah, on the day that
Yeah.
It's a good time to show that we're professionals and can be trusted with content.
I don't screw up often, but when I do it really well. It was really funny though. My boss is so sweet because I happened to be listening for the part that was screwed up. She came to see me and she was like, hey, do you have a second? I said, can you hang on 1 second? I'm like, I think the episode's messed up. And she goes, oh, do you need to go? And I was like, no, I need to make money though, actually, but I appreciate your enthusiasm. Yeah, I go big or go home. That's how I am.
Yeah, I wish I knew better, like which names people are using in the chat, so I could better see. Because I invited some really cool people to be here, and I hope they're here, but I can't. I don't know.
I can't see anyone. Oh, stretch.
At some point, I'll just ask.
I'll stretch and show you all my tattoos. I tried to get my Achewillow tattoo.
A lot of people might not know that you have an Achewillow tattoo. Do you mind like bring that up to the screen a little bit?
It's like
hard
not,
to see.
Yeah, because it's a twisty tattoo. Goes around my arm. Yeah, I have an Achewillow tattoo. I got it last summer. It's a year old now. It looks beautiful still. So I did try to get it in the video as many times as possible, which did result in me doing a lot of things with my left hand that I would not usually do with my left hand. And as a result, a lot of that footage did not make it into the final video because I'm like stirring like an idiot because it's the wrong hand. So yeah. Yes,
So.
you are one of the cool ones, and we're gonna talk to you at some point. I know you're squinting to see who that is. It's Matthew.
Yeah, no, because the laptop is very far. Give me a sec. I'm gonna update my list. We can do our first raffle real quick, and then we can play some Overcooked.
Yeah.
And once we've played from Overcooked for a little while, I'll do one of my announcements. One of my favorite announcements. You already know what it is, so.
Cool.
Oh, I'm so angry that it puts this in alphabetical order.
Phil, you may be a tramp, but you're our tramp, and we appreciate that pretty solidly. You, if you have not ordered yet, you will be eligible for a raffle. I don't know which one yet, but don't worry.
Well, I mean, I can do a very small announcement now. One of the things that we're going to be doing during the whole campaign is InkShares has volunteered to give me a bunch of horror books from the other horror writers on the platform. We're talking about people like Noah, can't remember his last name, and Scott Thomas. Probably going to see about having them be signed copies. That's a little more logistically complicated. But definitely gonna get good during the campaign during the next 3 months, because this ends on Halloween. We are going to have other raffles and goofball things that we're gonna do. So it's not because you don't order now that you won't get the chance to get anything cool. And just ordering is cool. Like, you get a book and it's gonna be signed and stuff. So. All right.
At least that's fine. But the merch one, you do need to use the command because it has our referral code in it for our very aggressive rep. That she's only the second most aggressive rep I've ever worked with, and the other one was the Sweetwater rep that sold me these headphones that I bought with the gift certificate that I got for winning ANTP. And like, I just bought these headphones. This is the only thing I've purchased with and that man called me 2 days ago. I purchased these in 2019, right? Is that when I did that? 2018? What year did I do that?
I don't know. Well, for those who don't know, ANTP is America's Next Top Podcaster, which is an online game show that Amy just dominated in.
Yeah.
This is why I hired her, and by hired her, I mean I don't pay her.
By hired her, you mean leveraged our very, very, very good friendship. Yeah, 2019. Okay, well, that explains why these ear cups are slowly flaking. But, yeah, that man called me 2 days ago. And I was like, what? I don't need anything. Y'all have seen this guy, right? Right? This guy lives there. Yeah.
Let's see, what season is that from? But it's not from a season, it's from a special.
It is from a special. I should have brought up some more goodies that we've gotten from people. I didn't bring all my fan art up.
I do. I mean, I have one piece of fan art that I would need to get up and go get, but it's big and it's super cool. I should have used it as a backdrop because it's amazing.
Yeah, from Diane.
This thing, like it's one of the things, like, you take two people who craft, and you have them do a podcast for 5 years. There's going to be a lot of gimmicks.
Yeah, we do get like I love an artifact. I love an artifact, so I'm big into it.
All right, so I got my list,
Okay.
and I am going to pull up a randomizer,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to pick a name out of the current pre-orders. It might not be someone.
What are we raffling currently?
Just a sticker pack.
Okay.
It's not just going to be stickers. Like, there's also going to be some these things for those people who haven't had them. Like,
Yep.
you've got.
Yep. We have
And those-
stickers. I
yeah.
might have some other secret things. Secret things. Secret.
I mean, we do have Achewillow stickers, and we've got some Stranger Limit stickers.
That just about nobody has.
Nope, very rare.
Mm-hmm. Because we're bad at this.
Well, here's my question. I don't remember the lore behind the stickers. Was it something that you were just the producer, the manufacturer just gave you like as a sample for fun, or?
No. I did get those. I don't remember what I was gonna do with them, but I was like, we should do more stickers. People love stickers, and then I just haven't, I still want to do. I've given you a list. We want to do an actual set of stickers.
We do, but I have
We
a
will.
day job.
Yeah.
both
We do not currently have a crimson sticker. It psychs me out that that's what you're asking for, though. I like that. We could do his ear tag. We could do earrings. His ear tag.
Little red earrings.
Yeah.
You know, I don't remember what the number is on his tag. I have it somewhere. Anyways, so no need for a drum roll or anything. Let me just generate a number. I said 1 out of 19, and it gave me 19, which, according to my list, would be one Travis Crawford.
Aw, I know that guy.
Do we know him too well to give him stuff, or?
I mean,
nah?
we might. We might. I mean, that said, I feel like anybody that doesn't have to contact us so we know where to send their things is maybe. I mean, it's just
It
a
is the
sticker
lowest.
pack, though.
It's the lowest end prize.
All right,
and
that's fine. Trav,
we're gonna be
I will get
giving
you
sticker
your goodies.
prizes for a while. All right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you good for a little wee bit
Okay,
of?
wait.
the
Travis says to give it to somebody else. Travis specifically says give it to somebody else.
I suspected Travis would say something like that, but I didn't want to put words in his mouth. I rolled 16.
Absolutely do not have to be in the continental United States. Not even a little.
So 16, the name I have on the account is Reader Writer, which is basically the default
default.
name on an account on InkShares.
Perfection.
I have their email. I will say it starts with Banuelos. I'm not gonna say the rest of the email because
Yeah.
I'm not a monster.
Yeah, don't talk so.
If they're not in the chat right now, I will send them an email to let them know.
Yeah.
that
We will
they
do
have-
a chat. We will do a chat raffle.
Yeah,
I
the
forgot
last
how-
will be a
yeah.
chat raffle,
The last one will be a chat raffle.
which is gonna be T-shirts.
T-shirt.
I said T-shirts, but yeah, it's just a T-shirt.
Yeah.
We're very poor.
Or if you've already gotten yourself all the Achewillow T-shirts you could want, you can get a mug or a tote bag. I won't.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
won't. I won't be fussy.
We're flexible. She won't tell me.
I'm the good one.
Someone
I'd
says
give them to
InkShares
all of
won't
you if I
let you
could.
on. Unfortunately, I can't do tech support for InkShares if you're having trouble with your account because I don't run it. I suppose the best way of doing that is just to do the typical reset your password thing if you
Yeah.
already have an account. Or push comes to shove, you can always maybe use a different email account. Those are the only workarounds I know for account issues with InkShares. I'm sorry.
All right. Do you want to play some Overcooked too? Do you want to play it?
Yeah.
I haven't yelled during a video game in quite some time, so I'm pretty excited about this.
I've been trying desperately to lower your volume because there we go. Because I know this is going to be an issue. All right,
All
I
right.
need to switch to the game, I suppose.
Yeah.
All right. realistic, I'm the ghost.
Yeah, I'm the raccoon in the wheelchair. Which I suppose is Robert's, but here we are. Okay.
I literally don't know what I'm doing. I
That's
played
fine.
a
We're
little bit of the
gonna-
tutorial. I thought it was funny.
We're gonna start over. It'll be fine. Pick a
I need-
save slot. You don't care. None of this matters.
there.
I don't want to hear anything out of you but we chef. This is it. This is the dynamic.
Now, Cammy, the raccoon in the wheelchair would be a raccoon called Roberts. I don't know if you're at that season yet.
Just after tea time.
Oh, we're doing the whole thing.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna. At last! How long I've waited for this moment. The trials we've been through to win this noble prize. Look at it, Kevin. The fabled Necronomicon.
This is so on topic.
It is just very good. Bark. What? Bark. What do you mean it's dangerous? Don't be silly. This book holds the secret to everlasting culinary greatness. In large bowl, dissolve the sugar in warm water, then stir in yeast. Allow to proof until yeast resembles a rich, creamy foam. Mix in salt and oil, then mix in the flour. A baguette, this is not. Knead the dough, cover with a damp cloth. And allow to rise. Oh no. Rise, rise. Huh? No, 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 this wasn't supposed to happen. It can't be. It's the unbred.
This is the punniest game ever.
It's so punny.
I hadn't noticed there were baguettes in there too
There
the first time I
are.
played.
As my best chefs, or conveniently the ones that happen to be here, see if you can fend them off. They seem so hungry. Set to it. All right.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I'm as
Okay.
ready as.
Oh, here, take that. You gotta chop it.
Just gotta remember what.
Yep.
No, I don't remember my buttons.
Oh,
I
no.
made a mistake. It's a combination of buttons is the problem.
Yeah. We know what we're doing. Well,
Do we?
no.
Hmm.
Oh, man.
I like that we managed to get very thematic characters for this.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's fine. Oh.
So you haven't read episode 15 of this season because I haven't posted to you.
No,
yet.
I have not read episode 14 either, because I only just noticed it was in there.
Yeah, I haven't revised it yet.
Oh, okay.
Which is fine. I mean, you can read it before I revise it. It's not a big deal.
Let me go.
Ah.
Oh no, you need tomato. Oh no. Oh no. Chop, 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 chop.
Yeah, episode 15 is going to be a little long.
Okay, that's fine. I can live with that.
I know how you love those.
Yeah, well.
Are we losing?
No, it's just a tutorial. It's a timed thing.
All right,
They just like to play fast music to stress us out.
it works.
Yeah,
I'm very stressed.
I'm stressed. Stressed. I've had a knot in my shoulder blade all day. It's really good. Love it. Top tier.
Tammy is right. This is a work simulator.
It is a work simulator. It's really fun with 4 people because it really goes off the rails. No,
should
don't
do
be a
that.
hero, Kevin. Quick, back to the castle. Retreat.
You got a posture check,
Yeah.
Dean.
No, I'm there. I'm postured. You may be my best chefs, but you have much. Oh, me and Kevin can keep those fiends from entering the castle for now. But if the unbred spread out from the castle grounds, I fear for the Onion Kingdom. We must act quickly. Bark. Why, of course, the royal stagecoach. She's just been upgraded. Seems that once again it's up to you chefs to save our kingdom. So take my wheels, hit the road, and learn some new recipes. And for the love of onions, learn to cooperate better. We're the best cooperating team.
Yeah, what is
that
he
there
talking
is.
about? Ever since we did that stupid T-shirt.
Yep.
For those who don't know, the origin story of me and Amy's collaboration is that she needed a graphic designer a decade ago for a T-shirt idea, and I
True.
volunteered.
Yep. And that's
And I've-
legitimately how we met.
And I haven't regretted anything since.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah, I mean,
Let's
for a disaster.
go.
I'm trying to keep an eye open for
Yeah,
questions
yeah.
that we can answer.
Okay, sashimi. Shrimp, cut it. Fish, cut it. Got it.
So just cut?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's
Sounds-
just it's sashimi, you know. Oh no, what button am I supposed to hit? I wasn't paying attention.
No,
Oh,
You're-
there we go. Alright.
you're getting floor sashimi.
That's fine. They don't care.
Man, they
just
are
want fish.
not
They don't
discerning.
want- They don't want shrimp.
Oh,
Pay attention.
well now they want
Now
shrimp.
they do. Now they do.
All right. Well, there we go.
Fish. Here we go.
Is this one where we're gonna have to do dishes?
No, not yet. There's no sink. Go, little guy, go. Ugh.
Shrimp again. Someone got their pre-order to work.
Yeah.
Sorry, this game is stressing me out too much. It's 9 of 12. Oh no, this fish that you want.
Oh, yeah.
Monsters. You know what the sad thing about playing this game is right now is I've been counting calories recently,
Yeah.
trying to get my weight under control. And yeah, sashimi. Sashimi sounds really goddamn good right now.
Yup.
Are you doing that?
Yeah, it's here.
Nope.
Well, now we switched. Let's go. There's one level where you can definitely get hit by a car.
Really?
Who's this?
I think. Wait, there's cars. Oh, I thought the cars were yelling at us because we're not doing the job properly. So it's, sounds familiar.
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't be surprised. Oh, we're on fire, but like in a good way, not in like a devastating. We need fish, we need fish, we need fish.
Listen.
But no, it'll be there, it'll be ready, it's fine. I'm just gonna manhandle this fish across the room to put it on a plate. See, now we need shrimp.
Need fish.
I don't want shrimp sashimi though. That doesn't sound good.
Well, yeah. Is
think it's
shrimp
good.
sashimi even a
I don't think
thing?
it's a thing. I think you have to cook shrimp.
Yeah. Well, it's like
I mean,
those
not
videos that were
long.
doing chicken sashimi for a while.
Oh yeah, I remember that tragic time. Oh, the internet.
Nope. Oh,
eh,
you can put a plate on the. Oh.
Yeah.
Did we
Almost
win?
had it. Well, we'll find out. Yeah, no, we super won
Yeah,
that one.
yeah,
Look at that. We needed like 300 and we got 1,050. Two. Yeah, the shrimp served with sashimi is cooked. I had really good ramen the other day. I was really happy.
We have so many good ramen places in Montreal. It's insane. The only restaurant we didn't used to have, and we're starting to get them, is finally some good Tex-Mex.
Oh, nice.
got-
I mean, you're pretty far from.
Yeah, no, like I like to say, our Tex-Mex is far more Tex than Mex.
Sure.
But we have there's this place walking distance, 20-minute walk from here, called Coyote, and it is amazing.
Nice.
Super authentic as
Okay.
far as I know.
Cook rice, chop fish, wrap in nori.
Sounds very complicated for my level of intelligence.
Okay. Do you want to chop fish or do you want to cook rice?
I'm gonna cook rice.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna cook rice. Oh, rice is cooking on its own.
Yep.
Start.
But
whole
you have
bunch
to
of-
not.
I have to take it off when it's ready, right?
Yeah.
Ah,
Got it.
took it off my hands, did you?
I sure did. And a plate. And a fish. And a nori.
I have not tried
So
Manga
sweet.
Bistro. So one of my biggest problems as a human being is I barely have enough time to play games. I literally have a gaming rig that I use once a week, and it's mostly just to play Dark Tide.
Yeah.
Do I need to help with something, or are you good?
Do
Do you want me to bring the rice closer?
I mean, if you want to put the rice on a plate, you can.
Oh.
Or that's fine. Oh, I have to get that and do that and then that and then that. No, get.
Why are there people walking through this kitchen?
I don't.
hate this.
This is not. This is a kitchen nightmare. This is not. Gordon Ramsay is not okay with any of this.
Well, Gordon Ramsay is usually okay with anything he can yell at.
You know what? Yeah.
Like, low-key, I am not a
No,
Gordon
no.
Ramsay fan.
Guys, listen. I.
Oh, I may have fucked up this right.
No, it's all right.
Or not.
Everything's fine.
It's stupid pedestrian. I'm gonna murder him.
I have a. My old TV died beginning of the year, so I got a new TV, and I always get Samsung TVs because I like their video the best. Like I like their color the best. All my monitors are Samsung. That's just what I do. So it's a Samsung Smart TV.
Oh, it's not ready.
It's a Samsung Smart TV, and so it has Samsung Plus, Samsung TV Plus, which is like random free TV channels. So there's like a 24/7 Jamie Oliver channel, and it's just like assorted Jamie Oliver shows from like the time that he was like practically a baby to like now. And they're just all on there for like free. There's a Murder She Wrote channel. There's a Murder She Wrote channel. Just 24/7 Murder She Wrote. This is the best thing, and it's free. With my
I'm not
TV.
against any of this.
This is what I'm saying. Guys, I had to turn my air conditioner off for this, and it's so hot in here.
I've never heard of Neo Tokyo in my before. I usually go to Misoya because they literally have locations in Japan, so I suppose they probably know what they're doing. There's also a place called Kinzo, which is not authentic ramen. It is semi-authentic, but most of all, it's delicious. It is aggressively garlicky and spicy, and I love it. But usually I go to Misoya because they have the best pork.
Yeah, no, I definitely was changed channel to 3 to play video games and TV to you to go watch cartoons on channel 56.
All right, let's do this one, and then I want to do an announcement.
Okay.
I want to do the cool one because I'm very pleased.
Okay.
I also need to send a message to someone to ask something.
Oh no. Dirty plate. Now we need to wash dishes.
That's fine. We all we do is wash dishes?
No, we
Oh.
also have to make sushi.
Um,
Okay, but some of it's easy sushi.
what do I do on my side here?
Do you see it on the top? I mean, okay.
Yeah, no, I
So-
see it. Oh my god, the
They wanna
pots are
keep them on the
far.
wall. Yeah.
Why are the pots so
I
far?
don't know. I'll throw you rice. Hoi. Cool.
Did you throw it to me?
I can. I'm just not good at it.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
I got rice. I got rice.
That's fine. Leave it over there. Okay, I'm gonna do the shrimp because I can't.
Man,
do the shrimp.
picking up stuff isn't easy.
No. Is there a zoom button? Oh yeah. I zoomed
Oh, what?
so fast.
Here.
I'm washing dishes.
Fuck this cucumber. Sorry, language.
I said that we weren't gonna make it. I said there was no way. There was no way our language was gonna be wholesome during this nonsense.
There's only so much I can do. I need more rice.
Why is this all terrible?
We're not gonna make it.
I mean, we might not get 3 stars, but we'll make it. Oh no, I need a plate. Oh no. I need a plate. I need a plate.
We'll have rice
Paper
here.
shrimp. Shrimp. I mean, we're on fire in a good way, so I think we're okay.
We're doing something correctly.
Yeah.
Do we? I think it looks like we might have enough rice.
Yeah, for now.
All right, so I'm just gonna put this here, and I'm gonna help you cut some things.
Okay.
I hope this is fun for people to watch.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
yeah,
That just
I
needs
need
to go
it.
on a plate. Yeah, we don't have any plates. The plates are dirty.
I'm gonna go do dishes.
Great. I'm gonna get more cucumbers. I'm gonna throw them. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Oh no. 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 Okay.
No,
Oh no.
I made a dish that's not a dish.
You have to throw it away.
Done.
I got it. Hoi. Yeah. Just make all the shrimp. Yeah. I mean, that was something.
Whisper Josephine just said that their son, was first sentence was just a string of curse words.
Yeah. Okay. That's solid.
Yeah, I know. I mean, might as well get started early.
We still got 3 stars. It's cool. All right.
Yeah, it was just a lot more stressful than I expected it to be.
Yeah. All right. You want me to switch back? Here.
Yeah.
Switch back. I'll switch back. You have to deal with the music in the background, though.
I've had the music in the background the whole time, so it's been my nightmare. I should probably switch back to this. All right, so I don't know if she's in chat. She might just be in chat, be very quiet or not. But we did secure, because normally when you work with shares, one of the things that you do is that you get like the full service. It's not a service because you're not a client of InkShares, you're more of a supplier. But basically, you go through professional publishing, and professional publishing includes distribution, includes editing, it includes all the consulting that goes around it, and usually it also includes cover design. Now, the thing is, for cover design, so far I've been super lucky because the cover designer for God in the Shed is award-winning cover designer Mike Corley, who's just this absolutely awesome cover designer. Like, he does a good job. He did Song of the Sandman too, and he's going to do the third book of the series, which, for anyone wondering, is currently being worked on.
Heck yeah.
For my first book with Inkshare, however, if you'll allow me a second, I kind of forced them to hire my friend Eric Bellil because I wanted specifically his style, because I knew he would. First of all, he is a cover designer. He's done work for Magic the Gathering. He's done work for Paizo Publishing, and he had read Life Engineered, and he got it. Like, he understood what I was trying to do with the characters, and that felt important to me for cover design. Now, when it comes to the covers for Achewillow is a very tough beast to wrap my head around as far as look is concerned.
Yeah.
Because it swings wide. It's it goes one end of the pendulum is definitely like very, very cozy, where we've got, you know, Miriam going through all her feelings, and there's immortal raccoons. It's so lovely, so fun, and coffee and baking and all that.
Yep.
And then just swings back completely the other way, where you have gruesome descriptions of a hunger demon prowling the night, trying to replace its own internal organs so it can digest again and feed the eternal starvation.
Yeah.
I know very talented horror artists. Like, one of my friends here in Montreal, François Vaillancourt, is a stunningly talented horror artist. But his swing of the pendulum is in the gruesome, very much. And he's already done some really cool stuff. Like, we do have some illustrations for Achewillow from him of the Hunger Demon. It is stunning. I have a huge banner that I bring to conventions with me for that. But seeing that, going to a horror convention and showing a horror banner is really cool, because that attracts the right kind of people. But for a more generic public that may not know Achewillow, or might already know Achewillow but be more leaning towards the cozy side, or really wanting to hit that middle ground, I needed someone that I knew had that in kind of their gamut. And I was lucky enough to secure working with Lynn Hansen, who is a legendary cover artist in the horror genre. Specifically, just to give you kind of an impression of where we're going, like at Camp Nikon earlier this month, the two artist guests of honor were François Vaillancourt and Lynn Hansen. So that's the pantheon we're dealing.
Yeah.
And you have to understand, like, François works with people like Stephen King, Joe Hill, Whitley Strieber. Like, he's that kind of cover artist. And you may not see his stuff in library because he does the collector stuff.
Right.
Specifically, and I'm not doing this right, if I share my screen.
Oh Lord, hold on.
No, I'm doing it. Wait, is it asking me to do like some nitro stuff? Alright.
Yeah.
So,
See, I'm gonna let me. Okay.
It's sharing it on my side, but not on yours.
Well, it is. I just wasn't clicked on it. I was clicked on your picture so that it wouldn't get messed up, but that's fine.
So, I don't know if my cursor shows up.
Yep.
But if you look at some of the artwork for, say, the Hag Witch of Trip Creek complex, like these three here, along with maybe Charcoal. There's also, scrolling down, like Even in the Grave, if you look like In Blood right here. Like, these are all books. These are obviously a horror novel, and more specifically, like I'm gonna show it. Like, there's also Moonchild by Gabby Triana. Like, I have the book in my hand right now, and these kind of like have a little bit more of the folksy kind of look that I'm looking for. It's creepy and horror-y, but also like speaks of a deeper mythology. And I feel like this is the kind of cover design that I want to work with. And I've had the chance to hang out with Lynn when she came over to Montreal, and had a conversation a little bit about like her process and all that. So I'm super thrilled to have her on board with this, because having a good cover designer, like, we all know the adage, don't judge a book by its cover, and
But
it
you
is
do, though. Like, but you do? but you do.
Yeah, no, you do. Like when you walk into a library or a bookstore, you go towards either big names because you know them, or cool covers because they speak to you on a thematic and an aesthetic level.
Right.
So yeah, so the cover that you guys see currently on the page isn't going to be the final cover. I mean, obviously, we're going to sneak in the Achewillow logo in there and all that. I mean, even the title, Achewillow Book 1, is probably not going to be the final title for it. But anyways, I'm just over the moon tripping at having... First of all, having gotten the chance to work with someone with Foswell for some of our material, I'm definitely going to work with him again with some other books in the future. At least I plan to. But being able to work with Lynn Hanson on this particular project, and hopefully going forward, if we get to do the other seasons, is just... It feels like all the pieces are coming together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my thing. Yeah. And the funny thing about Moonchild is I bought this book not even knowing much about Lynn Hanson because I thought the cover was cool. More specifically, I bought this book because I was at the Merrimack Horror Book Festival. It was my first time there, and I was wandering around looking for books that were Achewillow-esque. Sure. I wanted to look like, something more creepy than horror, like not splatterpunk, but like having the small town folk horror thing. And I stopped at Gabby Triana's table and saw that book, and I went, oh yeah, that looks like the thing. And I read the back cover and I went, all right, I'm getting this. So it was, like I said, it just feels like all the pieces are falling into place, and it's reassuring.
Now we just have to sell them.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you say that, but
I
currently,
do say it. I'm saying it.
we currently have 58 books pre-ordered.
What?
Yeah.
What? What? That's great. I feel better now. You all are the best.
I wanted to go, like, I could go down the list. The problem is, like, because of all the reader writers, I can't.
Yeah,
say,
we can't. We can't.
I can say thanks to John Booya, who ordered some copies. I can say thanks to Lydia, thanks to Ashley. I can say thanks to Greg Skinner, Matthew Sargent bought some copies. Catherine, Travis, of course, my friend David, Bria bought some copies. Like, it's fun because it's a mix of our friends,
It's
but
our friends
also
and total strangers, and we go, who are these people? I mean, we love you, but who are you? And where did you come from? And we're so glad you're here.
Yeah,
Yay.
I had like a secret wish of hitting 100 today, and then I realized, wait, we're just going live in the evening. How do you expect to do that?
Yeah, we didn't actually tell anyone to buy it for like a while.
And yeah, and there is one thing. I mentioned the name John Booya earlier, and I wanna point out something. So, anybody that follows me on social media might have noticed that I put up a post saying, "Hey, if you're like a rich billionaire, don't buy all the copies.
All the books.
Yeah, don't buy all the books.
Help us.
Like, it'll get us published, but it also doesn't inspire confidence in the publisher. Like,
Yeah.
because we want to do multiple seasons of that. I'm sure you're on board, right?
Yeah.
Because we want to do multiple seasons of that, it's super important that even though I have an excellent relationship with my publisher, I went to his wedding and everything, like, we're friends. Even though I have an excellent relationship with my publisher, I want him to be on board from a business side of things.
Yeah.
And to do that, I need to meet those goals in an organic fashion so that he gets it. Like, he understands that Achewillow has a vibe, has a readership or listenership, and that he can sort of invest into it.
Yeah.
However, if you want to buy more books, you can, because I have a ton of friends who do books. I think we still have Matthew Sargent in the chat.
We do.
Who's just put out a D&D supplement, which is just the best supplement in the world. It's a ska supplement, so you can do ska bards. It is amazing.
Excited.
It's got his illustrations, which are very cool, and I might want to talk to you, Matt, because I know you've done...
I told him we were talking to him.
Yeah. So this is not professional to do this live, but Matt, we're gonna have a conversation with you because part of the Achewillow books, all of them, are going to have a cookbook portion. And I know you draw food. I know you've drawn food professionally yeah, exactly, for a Food Network. So I know you're up to the task. So we may look at hiring you, especially since like Amy and I are dipping into our own pockets to hire our cover designer. Like we could possibly get Inkshares to be the ones to foot the bill on that one once we get to it. But only if you're into it. So you can definitely look up Matthew Sargent. I don't know if he can leave links on in the chat, but that's something we can look at.
I don't know if I know Annalisa can.
So yeah, I don't know if Annalisa can find a link to Matthew's project and put it in the chat. Otherwise,
it just ended today. It ended today is the problem. I mean, you can probably still late pledge, maybe. Is that a thing?
Yeah, I think is Kickstarter. I think you can late pledge.
I don't know.
I don't know. I hope so because I haven't ordered a copy.
How dare
I haven't ordered a copy. Well, here's my problem, right? Whenever there's a Kickstarter that's really fun, really cool, it's like, oh, I'm gonna get this Kickstarter. It's only $20, no problem. I'll get like 2 copies, and then I drop $40, and I have to pay $50 in shipping because I'm in Canada. Yeah. It's because it's really hard to swallow. So I need to like do these things, send them to you, and you can give them to me or something.
And I'll just package and
yeah.
Our low-key smuggling ring.
So, in the same vein of pushing Friends' project, if you've like pre-ordered 3 copies of Achewillow and you feel like you still have this hunger to help small independent writers, I mentioned earlier my friend John Booya, who very recently released this book, Coverdale, which is young adult horror, and I'm not done with it because I'm very busy, but so far it's excellent, and it's really got the small town conspiracy thing going on. It's got a little touch of the Stranger Things, which is really cool, and his writing style is very good, very cool, and it's in line with what you want from a young adult horror. So that is one option. I don't know where you can get his book, but like I'm pretty sure hardcover is from Haverhill Press. I believe.
I'll see if I can add it to our bookshop.workshop.
Oh yes, absolutely. Actually, I should send you a list of things for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you please order copies of the Achewillow book. Order 3 and then stop and go support some of our other friends. Yeah, because that's kind of people
how we roll.
Yeah, we self-sabotage.
Something like that.
It's fine. Speaking of you know my specific type of humor is there was a part of me, there was a voice I had to actively quiet to not just put a series of despicable tabs on top of my screen when I shared it. Just, you know. The problem is I didn't want to create that kind of precedent, and also I didn't know what to put. I don't think rotten.com is still a thing.
No.
Coverdale is available on Amazon, so which means it's also probably available if you order it from bookstores. So try your bookstores first, and then Amazon. Yeah. Amazon should always be your last resort. John, do you know who distributes Haverhill Books? Is it Ingram? Wait, Laura Song, why are you fangirling?
Aw, heck.
Also, I don't know who Laura Song is. Like, there's a lot of these like nicknames that could be people that I just know personally, and I just don't realize it.
I'm happy everybody's here. This is fun. I'm gonna get back into my regular streaming. This is like I keep doing the like, oh, well, maybe not now. But now I've like broken the ice, so I feel like I can.
Speaking of breaking, we just broke 60 copies, so I was very happy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might wake up tomorrow to my dream of 100. That'd be insane.
That would be incredible. Who are any of us really? Unknowable.
Yeah. So if Coverdale is distributed by Ingram, you can just go to any bookstore like Barnes and Nobles and ask them to order for you.
Make the book jockeys get it. I mean, if you have your like small town library book, like your small town bookstore, even better. I love a good independent bookstore.
I do, but I have to admit, like Barnes and Nobles.
Barnes and Noble's great. Don't get me wrong.
They've become very good.
It is an afternoon for me.
Oh, I mean, at Adepticon, we spent a lot of time hanging out in Barnes and Noble.
Thank God. Otherwise, we would have had to wait in the cold. We would have frozen. Not caught up yet. Still in season 4. That's fine. Don't stress because we have a tendency to put a pretty big gap in between seasons. Which, by the way, you guys can be the first to know. I don't have anything set up yet. I will by next week. But we are going to start a newsletter so that we can keep in contact when we are between seasons. Because we have a lot of people who listen who are not on any of our social media. So...
And don't worry, we're not going to flood you.
No, it's going to be good content, though. Like, it's going to be good stuff. Content. I already have ideas.
Oh,
we're going to talk about food an awful lot.
Oh, no. I'm sure no one's going to be... I mean, listen, it's going to be the same division that we usually have about things. You're going to talk about food. I'm going to talk about monsters.
Yeah.
And so I have a question. Are we going to have stories about some of the previous Dufours? So I don't think like it's so much of a spoiler to say that my plan in the extremely long run is to explore the entire history of Achewillow.
Yeah.
But we had talked about doing like historic episodes, and we scrapped that idea. Mostly because going back and doing like a historic episode kind of ties you to what you tell in those tales. And I'm more of a move forward story-wise.
Yeah.
But we will, like, through the information that percolates through the stories that we tell about Achewillow, we're going to go through the entire history until we're going to milk that dry. I swear.
Matt's here. I promise we will get JF's mic vote sorted before next Wednesday.
Is it still a problem?
Yeah.
Ah, god damn it. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's acceptable, but not.
Yeah, it's not podcast quality.
No.
I have a feeling it has. I have a feeling it has to do with where which USB intake I'm using.
That would be wild. Miriam got a spoon in season 2. That's all I'm gonna say. That's where that happened. Season 2.
Yes.
Near the end.
It's one of the things that's kind of wild is going through. It's not really a spoiler, but it's going through the seasons and seeing the evolution of spoons. Because each spoon has history to it, and Miriam's spoon is starting to get history.
Yep.
And it's fun.
So I have a story about the video.
Oh, please go ahead.
Because I was prepping for the video. You know this story. You probably don't remember it because it's you, but I was prepping for the video, and like part of me had in my head, like, I'm gonna buy a fancy spoon for this video. Like I'm gonna find, like, I'm gonna go on Etsy. I'm gonna find a hand carved spoon. This is gonna be great. I looked forever, guys.
There's only one hand carved spoon, Amy.
Well, no, but I mean a modern hand carved spoon, not like a crazy hand carved spoon. You know what I mean? Like something pretty. And I looked forever, and I sent you a message that said, I looked for a fancy spoon for the Achewillow video, but I can't find any I like as much as my spoon. And you said that's the most Miriam thing you could have said. So yeah, here we are. And that's why my favorite spoon wound up in the video. Which I let get stained pink. Red. A menacing red.
Oh, I'm biting my tongue so hard.
Yeah.
This is the problem. Like, there's so much things. Like, Amy and I have had discussions about things going up to season 11 recently,
Yep.
and there's just so much I want to talk about, but can't.
No.
It is,
We'll give you
yeah.
some info at the end of this season.
yeah.
A little.
Well, we will.
Yeah, because it's the end of chapter 2.
Act 2.
Act 2, rather.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Another 15 minutes, and we'll do another raffle. Any
Alright.
questions I missed? Answered the boiled cabbage thing, which is basically like you gotta realize, like, when I say we're gonna go back to we're not gonna do historicals just because it's hard to like keep the continuity straight, but that doesn't mean we're not gonna mess around
Talk
with
about
really
it.
old
Yeah.
and like I said, like that cookbook is old and has recipes from all the previous witches.
Yeah.
So we're gonna explore that a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
In fact,
For sure.
yeah. Again, biting my tongue. So hard.
Oh, nothing worse than losing your favorite wooden spoon. Oh no.
Oh no, that's terrible.
That's tragic.
Well, unless it's, I mean, the problem is like, oh, maybe it's still usable. Like a dog chews through it. You don't want to stir your soup with that. I mean, you can
boil
clean it
it
thoroughly.
but
I guess. I mean,
it's not
sure.
the same. Maybe you can find a new favorite wooden spoon.
Mm.
Do you have a wooden spoon that you hate? Because I have a wooden spoon that I hate, and I don't know why I still own it, but I hate this spoon with like a deep passion.
What did it do to you?
It was just, I don't know. I have no reason, but I'm just like, I will sometimes just be reaching into the like crock of kitchen tools, you know, and I will grab the wrong spoon, and I'm like, this is nonsense. That's not the word I use, but I'm trying to.
PG.
Yeah.
I don't
just
have any
don't. I just don't want to.
I don't have any spoons I hate. Like, I've got your typical ladle spoons and all that.
Yeah.
And otherwise, I only have 3 spoons. I have one of the typical spoon format. Well, I've got this one, but this is a
That doesn't
souvenir
count.
spoon.
Yeah.
It doesn't count. But I've got a normal spoon of this format. I have a small stirring spoon
Yeah.
for sauces, which is
Yep.
great. And I have a plastic spoon, which is almost exclusively used for craft dinner. Because
that's
once
important.
in a while, I like to poison myself.
It's really good though.
It
It's
kind
so
of is.
good. I miss, because I can't have dairy now, really. But, I mean, that and a can of condensed cream of mushroom soup in it, yeah, it's real good. Then it's like a meal.
Yeah, there's like I had a friend who like was a typical latchkey kid,
Yeah.
and he was like every time he got home, like he would have craft dinner while waiting for his parents because his dad was a pharmacist, his mom was a nurse, so
Yeah.
schedule was a mess.
Mm-hmm.
So he would always have craft dinner, but like craft dinner gets boring, so he would like try recipes and things. Like it starts with just adding a bit of ketchup, and then after a while you're like scraping your own Gouda in there.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he had like a ton of different recipes. He should have written a cookbook.
Yeah. My potato masher doesn't live in the drawer. It lives in the cabinet over the stove with the colanders. I don't play that game.
Someone has a good solution. You should sacrificially burn that hated spoon of
Burn
yours.
my hated spoon.
Yeah, some sage, dance around in it.
Yeah. I grew
Throw some
sage.
rocks, some
I have
food.
sage in my window boxes.
Of course you do.
Of course I do.
So yeah, spoons. Oh, someone's realizing that Amy is smart as heck.
That makes one of us. I try.
Yeah, we definitely have different kinds of intelligence between us.
Yeah, that's why we're a good team.
You have the functional kind. It's the intensity of that. Ah, this is better. Now that
Hey,
the
we can
sun's
see you
set.
now.
Yeah, I know.
Now that the day star has. I'm gonna turn my light down a little bit. Can you go down a little bit? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nighttime. Everybody be really proud. I plugged my Stream Deck in for this. That I did not.
Is it the first time you're using your Stream Deck?
Since I moved.
Okay. I thought there was reason to believe you'd never used that.
No, I used to use it, and then I moved and just never set it back up because I couldn't find my USB hub. I still haven't found my USB hub, but it's fine. There's a terrifying tangle of cords next to me.
Mm. Well, so someone just spotted the heraldry.
Hey.
This is something Amy made.
I did.
Specific. This is not like some kind of weird cult symbol. Well, it is, but this is coming off. I'm gonna have to glue it back. So there's this hobby that both Amy and I participate in, which is Warhammer. I literally have two things going on in my life beside my day job. I have writing and Warhammer. And we are both award-winning Warhammer army painters. And this is the heraldry for our team for last year's Adepticon Warhammer 40k team tournament.
Yep.
Because we go a little hard.
We go so hard.
Are you trying to get Bree to come and see you?
No, she's asleep in the hallway, guarding me.
Yeah,
Bree does have her own social media account. Thank you. I never remember to update it, but if you go on Instagram, La Petite Bree. She is a gremlin.
Yeah, my cat's 8, so they want nothing to do with me right now.
I will. Link it maybe. Instagram.com/love. Bree? Is that it? Yeah, so she's Brie, named after the cheese because when I got her, she melted when shown even the slightest bit of warmth, not unlike a baked Brie. She just melted. She was a puddle of a cat when she was a kitten.
Now she's
a chunky girl. She's down 2 pounds. I'm pretty proud of her. I don't know. I'm doing everything right. And she's just kind of steady on at 16. I mean, they want her to be 14 pounds, which is still a giant cat. Giant cat. I love her. She's my best little bud. She is magnificent. Sometimes she has a death stare like you wouldn't believe. She's less magnificent at like 2 o'clock in the morning when she's like, hey, I'm bored and lonely. What do you do?
My cats
hey, what do you do?
That.
You're not doing anything. Hey.
Like the worst my cats will do is my big cat will sleep on my legs, immobilizing me, so I'll wake up with cramps.
Yeah.
And then at like 6:30, they'll start fighting because they want to be fed. Hey, you want to do a raffle?
Yeah, let's do a raffle.
Oh, I mean, I cut you off, but
no, I was just gonna say she won't sleep with me. I toss and turn too much. She's like, absolutely not. She loves when you take a nap, though. She's like, yeah, nap time.
So, for the raffle, what we're gonna do for this one is gonna be a book bundle of my books.
Yeah.
Because I have them, so I might as well give them.
Sure.
Also, while it's not exactly the same kind of writing as you'd expect from Achewillow. Mm-hmm. It's a little different. I don't know exactly how, but it is. I suppose the horror is a little more horror, and the sci-fi is completely different from anything else I do.
Yeah,
so
it's maybe.
So it's gonna be a bundle of these 3 books.
Yeah.
Which are also available in libraries and bookstores if you want them. Which I will be mailing. I'll be signing and mailing and sending to whoever wins the raffle, and I am going to stop procrastinating and go randomly select a name.
Yeah.
And if it's someone that's already won, I'm probably gonna do it again. It's always rolling high numbers. I got 25, which on this list.
Matthew, I'm with you. It's like it's still my favorite. Don't even worry about it.
So I don't know if this is someone that's in the channel.
That's fine.
And I don't want to name the first part of the email because it's almost the entire email.
Okay.
But someone won.
The last one will be you guys. It'll be fine.
I'm sorry. It's just the way we're doing it.
Hooray for someone.
Not as yes. Oh wait, do they have a name? No, it's reader writer. That's the problem. If these people had, a few people had put names.
You
I
people.
would be... So yeah, no, I've got a winner and I'll contact them. If you're in the chat, congratulations, but you don't know yet. So I'll be sending you an email just to see if I can send it. At least it's not an email I recognize. So the good news for that is that it means it's probably not someone that already
It's
has.
probably not like one of our close personal friends.
Yes. Otherwise, do you wanna fail at cooking a
Let's
little bit
fail
more?
at cooking. I'm into
And
it.
again,
What am I hitting?
guys-
I'm hitting this button. Yeah.
I'm sorry, name of 12. I can't say because the only thing I have is of them is their email, and I don't want to say their email on air.
Okay, switches. Yeah. Okay, great.
If you guys have questions, like again, keep at it.
Yeah. Okay.
So the way to get into the raffles is if you for the first two raffles that we've done so far is if you've pre-ordered, you're automatically included, and the last raffle is going to be specifically for the people that are in chat,
Yeah.
and only you guys to thank you for being in chat.
Okay.
All right. So
Here
I
we
guess
go.
it's sushi again.
Is sushi.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I can do that. Cool. All right. So of course
this is
there's
the one
rice.
with the thing. Oh, Lord.
Oh.
No.
No.
The fact that there's a fire extinguisher doesn't inspire confidence.
No. Oh, this is gonna be a disaster.
This is gonna be so bad. It's already so bad.
No,
Oh, no.
no.
Oh no, wait, that's where I need to be. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, we're doing so bad. Everything's great.
Well,
Everything's the best.
Thanks for being there, Josephine. I hope this was entertaining.
Oh, no.
That's not where it goes.
I threw it in the pot. I feel so accomplished by that.
Well, someone's accomplished.
Oh no, this is also a dirty plate? Oh, goodness. Pardon me. Oh no, fish.
Have we served a single plate so far?
Yeah, we've served
Okay. I
2.
have not.
Eh. 3 fish.
Okay, there's plenty of rice done if we need it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go chop some fish.
Fish. Nori. Great. Okay, here we go. I mean, it says we're doing well. I disagree, but...
What the hell is this? What did I pick up? Oh, it's the
Fire
extinguisher.
Oh, there's no plates this way. Okay, alright. Oh no. I want to make you your dish, I really do. Nori. Oh, missed it.
Right.
Oh no. Oh no, it's not going well. Any rice? Oh god. No. Oh no. Oh no. This is not good.
Listen, this is definitely my fault.
It's fine. Everything's great.
So what else do we need on this? More fish. Oh no.
no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So, Ottawa John's asking, Dan wants to know, the door chimes sound like the old bells from the Catholic Mass. Is that on purpose?
No. That was just the best one I could find.
I mean, it works.
Maybe it was subconscious. Alright, let's go do that secret level over here.
There's a secret level?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See that bone?
Oh. Boom.
Because we did like so good the first time. Like the first couple, we killed it. This is Kevin 1. This is Kevin's level.
Kevin has levels?
Kevin has levels, secret levels when you do good.
Oh,
Oh boy. Oh boy. Chop meat or veg. Mix with flour, then steam together. Oh no, and there's a wall between us. Oh no. I'm gonna need you to put some flour over here because you have all the flour. Okay. Alright. Meat and flour. Got that. Cool. Flour. Okay, so you just had to put fish in a steamer. This has to go in a steamer.
Music is weird.
You have the serving thing over there.
Oh. Sure.
And then these have to go in the steamers. This is weird music. Let's go get... Oh, the bowl. I need the bowl. Okay. Got it. You are definitely on the heavy lifting side.
Great. What a good choice.
On a plate.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, no. Trash. Over here. Oh. Oh, it's on fire. Okay. Serve this one. Serve this one right here. Yeah, put those there. Great. That's fine. Yeah. Look at you go.
I'm a pro. You keep telling that it's going well. The fact that I'm not talking to anyone anymore.
Silently trying to
Just
not.
absolutely.
Just silently concentrating on your Steam button process.
I'm sure I'm very entertaining.
I would love some Steam buns, actually.
I'm starving. I don't know if
I
I've told you,
a-
but I'm calorie counting.
Yeah, it was a pandemic project. I got a bamboo steamer and I got a cookbook of dumplings. And then my pandemic projects were actually just buying things. I never had the energy to like actually do anything with it. I could only just like be like, yes, this is the project that's going to fix everything. And then we just did the most emotionally draining season that we could possibly imagine. And then that's how that
Yeah, anyone curious, season 2.
went. Jeff, you're killing it.
Well, you know me and murder. Oh.
Yeah. Oh no. We did not.
We didn't do it? Oh.
No, because
Well,
as
we
a bonus
stopped.
level, it had to be pretty hard. It was
So, as long as we're doing like talking about Achewillow a little bit,
Yeah.
what would you say your favorite episode ever was? Without spoiling
favorite
anything.
episode ever.
Yeah, episode. It can be a special, but if there's anything else.
Oh, all right. Well, I don't know, man. You want me to remember specific episodes?
I mean, it can be like vague.
I don't know. There have been a few. I mean, actually, the last episode of season 1, I am pretty darn proud of. I was really happy with that one. Now I have to remember this that we do a show. Let's see. Yeah, the Christmas special with the hockey team is phenomenal. The lockdown special, that was our most contentious episode.
The one by contentious, you mean you and I fought for what we wanted to see in that episode.
It was like, we had some. It was the most conversation we've ever had about an episode before it got made.
Yeah, I can't even remember what we argued about.
It wasn't that we were arguing. It was that the way something was written, I felt like it didn't hit quite right, and you were at a place because there was other things going on. And so I tried to very gently say, I'm not sure this is hitting right. And you're like, I'm the worst writer in the world and we can't do this. And then I was like, okay, hang on. Hold on. Let's reel everything back in and maybe have a talk about this.
Well, one of the things about the pandemic that I might not have talked to a lot of people about is during the pandemic, because I work for a company that makes disinfectant products, I was very, very early, before there was any talk of lockdown. The moment the World Health Organization said pandemic, they started asking people to be on these calls to discuss how some of these things were going to be organized. And as the marketing guy in my company, when my boss got like that invitation, he said, "You're doing that." So I would have these weekly calls where a lot of what was being discussed had nothing to do with me. It was mostly just so that I got a feel for what was coming, and it was really depressing because we would talk about death a lot, a lot. Yeah. It was, and mostly like, because then you have these people from the World Health Organization, the CDC, and the Canadian Health Organization, and they're all saying, okay, well, this is where we're at, this is where we hope to be, and if things go really, really wrong, this is where it could go.
Yeah.
And in the middle of that, like when the lockdowns actually started happening, the first few times I walked out of my apartment going to work, and the streets were empty and it was deathly quiet, and you really got like that first impression. And just getting all these, it was weighing me down so much emotionally. It was very difficult.
And you were having a tough time editing Song of the Sandman.
I was having an extremely difficult time.
And so the last thing you wanted to hear from me was like, well, I don't know that this works.
Well, I mean, you were doing it in a better way than the editor I was dealing with was doing it, where he was kind of a little bit new at editing, and his way of giving notes was to highlight something and say, I hate this. I expletive hate this. Which, in editing, is not a note. That's an opinion, and it's useless. It's
Yeah, that doesn't help anything. You can't.
So, yeah. So I had to kind of like train him to give good notes while still trying to edit the book. So it was very, very difficult. Yeah. It was a hard time.
Yeah.
But it gave us one hell of a special episode.
It's a really good episode.
I re-listened to it. a little while back because I needed to get I need to remember some details about the main antagonist, if you will.
Sure.
I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't gotten to it yet. And
it's a really good episode.
Yeah.
I hate for that to be my favorite, but it might be.
Yeah, Annalise is like this is what it actually takes to kill the virus on surfaces, and it wasn't a quick spritz. And you're like 100% right. Like, one of the things that was very discouraging is that we were like basically getting a very quick education, especially those of us that are in the cleaning product industries. Very quick education as to how viruses, especially these kind of viruses, function.
Sure.
And then you turn on the news and you'd hear recommendations from people just absolutely talking out of their asses.
Yeah.
And watching some experts try to give a dumbed down version because they're trying to communicate these complex things to the lowest possible common denominator. Mm-hmm. And this is where you have people say, well, if it doesn't work 100%, why are we even bothering? It's like, man.
It was a wild time. It was a wild time.
Oh yeah, Laura Song's pointing out like one of the things about all these memes or say like nature's healing, about all these stories about actual nature healing because we would stay the hell out of it.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool too.
Yeah. I think the highlight was taking animals in the zoo around to see other animals at the zoo that they don't get to see. Yeah. It's a good time. All right. Heavy conversation. We can go back.
I mean, listen. This is a very, very versatile food truck we've got there.
Yeah.
It does things.
Oh boy. This is not gonna go great. It's not gonna go. We just gotta get. We only need 80.
No.
We only need 80 to get by.
I've seen you play this one.
Yeah, but you've seen me play it with like Alex and Travis, who actively like push people off of edges. And Travis is gonna say he doesn't, and that's a lie. Okay. Oh wait. Like, pasta. Oh no, I didn't read the instructions. God.
I suppose we take pasta and then
pasta. Oh, I see. All right, pasta, cook it, tomatoes. All right, hold on. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Throw.
Oh
no.
I want more pasta. Yeah. I'm not doing anything with the tomatoes quite yet.
No, but we're just gonna throw them over there so that they're there.
Yeah.
I think I need to cook it first. Oh God. Oh no.
Oh.
All right.
What the? Okay, I completely disagree with everything that's happening.
Yeah. Okay. Hey. Oh no.
Okay, so you don't have a... do we have plates? We don't have plates.
I know. Where are the plates?
Where are the plates?
Oh, there's one.
Where do I get
Just
the
get
dirty
pasta, just
plates?
get the pasta, just get the pasta.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Okay, here's
I'm
one.
just- Alright,
didn't
because
make
I need...
Sauce.
Oh, there's...
We
This
don't
is
have
fun.
many plates. Oh no. Ooh. Okay. Oh no. This is not safe for a raccoon in a wheelchair. This is not
it's
a
gonna be
safe
like that.
scenario. I'm washing.
Oh, no, I
You
need
gotta
to
put it in
cook
the pan.
those.
Yeah, put it in the pan.
I'm trying.
Okay.
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
Pan.
Yeah.
No one will alarm you, but we've lost some listeners.
Yeah, for sure. I don't doubt it. Oh god. Okay, okay.
Oh,
Who
while
is
you're
tipping
there,
us
can you toss me
so
some
much?
pasta? No.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Just 2 pastas will be good for now. And might as well throw me
Oh,
some
no.
other. Oh, that's not great.
Okay. Alright. Oh no, that's not how to go. Okay, here we go. Hey. Oh no. Go.
I think we've become boring.
No, we're
We're
great.
just- We're just
Everybody,
panicking right now.
it's a lot happening. Oh god. Oh god, wash the dishes. Here we go. Oh no, that's not fast. I mean, nothing's on fire is part of the problem. It gets way more exciting when everything is on fire.
I just want to get one more, but it's the
No,
cooking
it
is
took
too
too long.
slow. Hey, my friend Rebecca's in the channel and lurking as usual. How you doing? I have things for you, Rebecca.
Look at, we got 3 stars. That was so
We
good.
got- somehow.
We did so good. We did so good.
Like, I have the things you requested. Oh, I got a new chef.
Oh, you got a new chef? Is it a good one?
It's a cat, I think. It's not the raccoon, which is super sad for me.
Yeah.
I really wish I
assume the
had more
plates-
time to stream.
Yeah. I'm gonna make time.
You should, because you're entertaining.
Yeah, the first Overcooked game too. Yeah, like it's. We used to play this when Alex would do his charity streams. He'd always be like, "Hey, you want to play Overcooked too?" And I'd be like, "Yes." And then I just get pushed in like down mine shafts and stuff. It's like I feel like you're not understanding the real cooperative nature of the game. It's fine. It is so hot in my room.
I got my little fan, so I'm
I
fine.
wish I had a little fan. That would be great. All right. What are we making? Salad. Great. Love salad. No cooking. Oh. Oh no. Is there no fire extinguisher? That's just fire now? That's just fire now. Cool.
Wait, fire just happens.
Yeah.
And wait, and what does that mean from
It means we can't go there, is the problem.
Oh, okay. Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah.
I just chopped some cucumbers that we don't need.
Oh no, there's lightning. Why is there lightning? You
I
threw
don't
that
know.
lettuce.
Why is there lettuce everywhere?
I threw some. Briefly. This is fine, everybody. Everybody don't even... Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, serve that. Yeah. I need that. Yeah, sink. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh wait. Okay. Oh no. Why are you not just picking it up? Oh no. Oh. Ah.
I can't go. We can't go anywhere.
Oh no. Everything is the worst forever. Oh, you can here. Wait. Okay.
Get out of my way. I'm
Oh,
trying to serve
no.
food.
No. Oh no, the tomato. Oh no. Oh god. Okay.
Is there a
oh,
fire
there's a fire
extinguisher here?
now. I can't go
yeah,
that way.
you-
We can't get to it, though. Oh, you can. Okay. Alright.
Yeah,
Well,
that's my job now.
great. I'm just gonna,
Oh, it's all gone. Eh.
great. Oh. Oh, now we're also making sushi, apparently. Cool. Where are plates? Plates?
Oh, plates are dirty here.
Cool. Cool. Gazout is over here. Okay. Sure. That's not really what I need, but... No lettuce. I need a tomato.
There's not enough
Cutting boards? No.
chopping board.
They're absolutely not. I got it. Wait. Oh no. Okay. I'm not gonna make it. Oh no, now we need to make sushi also.
Where do we get the food for the sushi? Oh, it's on
Yeah.
the conveyor?
Yeah. Oh, that lettuce is gone now. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, there's more,
Oh, there are marketing boards. Oh no.
I'm making rice.
Okay. You can name other
grab-
podcasts. We don't mind. We don't have an exclusivity deal with any of you.
Yeah, no, please name it. For all I know, we'll enjoy it.
Imagine a restaurant crashing next to you while you're at a stoplight. Yeah. Yeah. Tablecade is the best. I love a good table arcade game.
So there's one thing I want to brag about something about Achewillow versus some other fiction podcasts that we know, and it's not to disparage the other podcasts though.
Mm-hmm.
But what you see right now, this is the staff of Achewillow.
It sure is.
This is all like everything that Achewillow does, from top to bottom, is me and Amy.
Yeah.
Or Amy and I, pardon me.
Yeah.
And once in a while, it's fun to see and like look at other podcasts that have like a staff of 30 people.
It's so crazy. When we
And they're like
when we tried to do that, one of the podcast awards.
Yeah.
Maybe it may have been the podcast awards. And then you're like looking at the like credits for some of these other podcasts.
It's
I was
just
like,
never
how?
ends.
Like, look. Look, I would love an extra pair of hands sometimes. But
You're
I don't
not
know.
great at delegating.
Well, that is also a part of it. Yeah, over my dead body. But the other part of it is like, but I mean, not like 30 people. Like, not 30. Not 10. Like, one other person to maybe do social media things would be cool. That would be cool. Maybe
Yeah,
someone
like,
to edit
someone
bonus
to-
content. I could let that go.
Yeah, someone to take care of the fringe stuff.
Yeah.
To be fair, like 30 people includes like voice cast and things
Yeah, and that's
like
the
that.
other thing, right? Is it's like
Like they'll have like 2 writers, 2 producers,
I would a
12
music
different
person would
voice
be kind of
actors.
cool. Like if we could have actual music.
We know music people.
Yeah, but
the
not
problem
that kind
is,
of music though.
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
It's not the right kind.
It's always hard to ask someone, like, because the thing is, we don't make money.
No. I mean,
Like, we make
we
we
pay the
reinvest.
podcast rent.
Yeah, we pay the podcast rent. We accumulate some money that we can spend on like doing things like the T-shirts for the Wilds episode and dumb things like that. But like, we don't make money that we could throw at someone for a salary.
No.
So like,
No.
you and I do it
Unless
for the
you want
love
to
of
grossly
the.
underpay someone.
Yeah, and I'm not into that.
No,
Like, what
we
was
don't
it?
play
Like,
that game.
someone was saying, "Oh, you should just get yourself an unpaid intern." I was like, I would rather
No.
cut off some of my toes.
Absolutely not.
I refuse to not pay someone for work that they actually
No.
do.
Yeah.
Which is funny because like I take a more nuanced approach to the whole like you can't pay someone in invisibility because I think you can under the right very narrow circumstances.
Sure.
But at the same time, I'm not gonna ask for that.
No.
So yeah, it's a thing.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Hey, check this out.
What am I checking out? I'm so excited. Ah. Yeah. Heck yeah. Love that Twitch money. Every now and then they send me like $50 and I'm like, yeah. Lynn, hello.
I have a feeling Cammy's from Montreal or the area because referencing the Fantasia Film Festival.
Lynn's here.
Lynn, we talked about you. I showed off your portfolio a bit.
It's true.
I didn't check if anyone commented because I was busy. But yeah, no, I mentioned how absolutely jazzed I was that you'll be doing our cover. Because you said I had permission to announce it, so I did.
Yeah.
And it was a
super
big
did.
deal for me.
It is a big deal.
It is to me. Like, it's one of the weird things about knowing a bunch of artists and things, though, is that once in a while you'll have a situation where you ask one of your artist friends to do something, whether it's music or art or whatever, and then you start worrying that all your other artist friends are going to be pissed you didn't ask them. And the worst thing is, like, I live on the opposite side of that, where people will ask other friends to do things that I could have done, and I'm never bothered by it. But I'm so
Yeah.
paranoid. Like, my mental disease is such a problem.
I tend to give you right of first refusal on most things, but there's not a ton of stuff I don't. Then I have a problem delegating. Then I'm like, I could just do it myself. I have this really expensive art degree. Maybe I could just do it though.
Oh, Cammy, were you the listener who came to Requiem last year and we took a selfie because I needed to show Amy because I knew she would lose her mind?
I did do. Hold on, everything just got great. Hold on, I'm switching the screen back. We can still talk, but they need to watch me like rolling over this bread because it's very good.
So, Lynn, I assume you're enjoying your travels? not gonna ask you to dox yourself by asking where you are. I'll just go check your Facebook.
I do say "oh snap" quite a bit. I also say "mm-hmm." Not in a real. That was the best part. So I just came back from a family vacation with like my whole extended family, and we rented this giant house, and we all lived in one house together. And I know exactly where you are, Lynn. If you go to if you enjoy an alcoholic beverage, Maine Distilling Company, sometimes they have funky stuff. Like I bought it for my brother-in-law, and I'm sad I didn't buy it for me, but they made a gin from carrots, and it's wild. Maine Craft Distilling, that's what it is. It's absolutely wild, and they are where you are.
So, just going through a couple of things. So, Amy, your boss bought some copies of Achewillow.
Aww.
You might want to say thanks.
Hey, G. What a sweet.
Danny, who I met at Nikon, they bought some copy. Some other names I don't know. Julie Lavallee, Ashley, Lydia. Like, it's so cool to see so many names I don't know and so many names I know.
Yeah.
This is wild. Like, compared to the first time I did a book campaign, and I hope this one's successful so that it works out.
It's weird to be on the inside now. I feel like I need a me on the outside. I don't have a me on the outside.
Cryptid Museum. I need to go there.
Oh, it's really fun. We can go.
Where is that? Is it in, like, near, I'm assuming, New England somewhere?
Yeah, on the coast.
All the cool stuff. Close to New England.
So many Quebec license plates on the way home. Oh, so I just came back from a family trip in Maine in the big house.
And the holidays here.
And my niece, she's 3. And her response to everything is like, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it was just like a very different mm-hmm. But it just, every other thing was mm-hmm. I just thought it was the cutest damn thing. But I was like, it's my own tiny Olivia. Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing I like to do as a writer when I'm writing for Achewillow is coming up with new characters and having their little tag phrase and sentences and their little thing and seeing how Amy's going to interpret what I write. It's so wild because it is never what I expect.
Yeah, and so like for the insiders, like I get very few notes on anything production-wise unless it's something that's like super important, and generally speaking, whatever JF tells me is something I probably would have done anyway. Yeah, no, I just roll with it most of the time, which is how we wound up with people loving Helen Edna Notary Public. It was never supposed to be like this, you guys.
I'm trying to remember why I started being so specific about her title, and I can't.
Helen Edna Notary Public.
But yeah, like Annabelle's voice is nowhere near what I thought it would be.
So Annabelle's voice, all the voices morph because I'm not a good voice actor in that way.
I think
like,
you're better than you are. Like, you don't do voices.
But I don't do voices is the
acting.
thing. I always joke that I do voices like Mark Hamill does voices. I have 3 of them, and you know they're me every time.
Yeah, which is good for branding.
So Annabelle, though, we met Annabelle as a throwaway character at the Donselites, and she has one line, and the line is, "It's water." And that is the line I say to figure out what Annabelle's voice is.
Interesting.
Oh,
Now that's a character I'm curious what's going to happen to her.
yeah. I'm just running over bread.
I mean, if you want to like go for another round.
All right. Hold on. We have a story break.
Okay. This story break, we'll do another round, then we can do a final raffle, I suppose.
Sounds good. That sounds like a great plan.
And this is the raffle that we're doing for you listeners.
For you, the
that have
listeners.
stayed so long.
Oh, thank you,
on this occasion.
Lynn. It is her name, Helen Edna Notary Public.
Oh, I mean, Lynn, it is no secret that Achewillow would be so boring without Amy. Like, 'cause here's the thing, like that we don't talk about. Like, I don't want to put down my writing too much because then some of my friends are going to tell me to stop it. But at the same time, like we don't mention enough. Like, Amy's name is going to be on the cover of the book, not as a generous aside because she's part of the production crew, but she does influence. Like, we have long conversation about where the story is going to go.
Yeah.
And while she doesn't necessarily do any of the writing, she helps with the editing, and she does help guide where the story is going to go.
And I do most of the recipes, like the
You
foods.
do. You don't. Yeah, you're right. I was gonna say you do all of the recipes, but that's not true.
Not
there are
all
some
of them,
recipes.
but most of them.
Right, because that is one thing. I am not a terrible cook myself, not because I'm great on my own, but my mom is an excellent, like absolutely incredible chef. So I got to learn from her while I was recovering from an accident, and so whenever we do recipes, it's usually sometimes I'll either ask Amy straight up, I need a recipe for this story beat, or I'll come up with a recipe myself and then I'll have Amy vet it for me. And then sometimes it's something stupid where I'll talk about proofing brioche, which I
No, it was eclairs.
proofing eclairs, which I personally know you don't need to do. I've watched the Great British Bake Off. I know it's not a thing, but I'm stupid.
You got in a groove. You were
That's
like,
good,
what
babe.
things can you alter in baking?
Yes.
Proving times. No, but yeah.
Yeah, and
I mean,
sometimes
yeah.
I'm more worried. I'm more worried about the narration than I am about like the accuracy, and I want to fix it when I do my revision. But yeah, Dave, you've had my mom's cooking. Like you get it. Dave, you were there for our vampire dinner at one of my birthdays, right? Anyways, that's another story. Like one back in the old days when I used to play do some LARP, vampire LARP. One of my birthday present was my mom just cooked a bunch of food and left us with like an absolute ton of bottled wine. I invited some friends and we just LARPed all evening while drinking and eating, and it was magnificent.
So,
like, as far as dumb role playing experiences, that was top notch.
Speaking of vampire, the Masquerade. Announced today. Welcome to Night Vale is launching a Kickstarter for their RPG, which they've been writing with Renegade Press, that currently owns Vampire that is in charge of the current iteration of Vampire the Masquerade. And so yeah, at the end of the trailer, when we say the thing about like, who knows what else we could do? Yeah, that's a thing we could do. That's a thing we could totally do. Oh, I'm not clicked on the right window.
If you would have asked me like,
we're just gonna skip the story. You don't care.
Yeah.
None of you care.
The thing is, I'll probably play it alone at some point. Like, if you would have asked me like two and a half years ago, like, an Achewillow role-playing game, I would have said that is impossible. Like, there's not the material for it. There's not, like, how do you do
2 years ago, I feel like maybe there wasn't.
Oh no, but now today, like, I can see, like, now that we're like introducing, and spoilers, like, some other characters are getting into their own versions of cooking magic and all that. Like, it feels like you definitely could have a little group of Achewillow denizens doing their own magic things.
I know mutual internet friend of ours who lives in Milwaukee, so we'll get to meet him next year, is a big RPG player, owns a game store, or at least runs a game store, I forget, and has said that they've run RPG sessions in not entirely different from Achewillow. So
Interesting.
yeah.
Man, all we're doing is talking about food. We're playing a food-based game. I am starving.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a snack. Oh boy. Yeah.
Oh, here's another weird question. So, favorite Achewillow recipe?
Favorite Achewillow recipe.
Yes. You can include some of the promotional stuff like the pie you made if you want.
Okay, the pie is amazing. Let me tell you.
Did you taste it? Like,
No, but well, I mean, I tasted the parts. I left it whole
Okay.
because I left it whole and put it in the freezer because I was leaving, and then I did like
Oh.
I did a quick like, what if I need it? Like,
Yeah,
like,
well,
like maybe I
here-
need to think about it before I cut. It's so good because I went to work and I showed her the video, and she goes, "So where's that pie?"
I mean,
So
listen,
maybe I'll share.
the scene where you're stirring the filling. I was thinking like, oh man, do I have an excuse to go down to Mansfield?
Those the strawberries in there. Most of the fruit was just frozen fruit from the store, but the strawberries in there were from my parents' garden, which is a real good
Oh.
witchy thing to do.
It absolutely is. Oh, we never talked about that. You and I took a witch class.
We did take a witch class.
We took like the jankiest, most scammy
was
witch
another-
class on the internet.
That was another pandemic project. Yeah. No,
Yes.
I still get those emails and it's great.
Oh, same.
It's so good. I have to check. I have most of them listed on our bookshop.workshop, but I have quite the collection of witchy books, especially witchy food books. I have a witchy, I have Botany at the Bar, which is a book about making your own bitters.
Ooh.
I have
I have a lot of books about demons and cults. Some of it nonfiction, some of it's semi-fiction. Like I've got a rough modern version of the Ars Goetia. So like I've got a lot of dumb things.
Yeah. No, I love my witchy stuff. We did take a witchy course. Did you ever finish it?
No.
I never finish it. I want to finish it so that I can.
Get the certificate.
So I
The
just
thing
want my
is,
certificate. I want to put it on the wall.
I got I did the entire last class and then I couldn't be bothered to do the test because I wanted the information, not the certificate at the time. But I figured I
Sure.
might as well get it.
Yeah.
And the tests bother me. Like some of them were.
They're
annoying.
they're pretty lame. Phil says the scammiest witch class on the internet. This is why you have to make sure your witch school is fully accredited. As someone who grew up a stone's throw away from Salem, Massachusetts, I come by all my witchy shit, honestly.
Hmm.
It's real good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll be in Salem again for just the day before Merrimack. You and I.
We're gonna make
try
it this
organize-
time.
Yeah. Yeah, because I won't get stopped 5 hours at the border.
We're gonna go to Caramel. We're gonna buy macarons. It's gonna be so good. It's my favorite bakery.
So, when we first did the Macron Sprite episode, you remember I did a lot of photography. Like I bought a big box of 72 macarons, which was the
I was
greatest
so
2 weeks of my
mad.
life.
Ugh.
Did I ever tell you the name of the place where
Oh,
I
you
bought
did.
those?
You should tell them.
So I was looking for a place where I could buy macarons just for a photo shoot, obviously to eat afterwards. But the photo shoot was like the big deal, and I needed a good quantity of them in a good variety so I could do stacks around the little miniature that Amy showed us earlier. I don't know if you want to show it again because some people might not have been there, but it's just for this photo shoot. And so I'm looking online and I find this one place called the G Spot. They only sell macarons.
Yeah.
It is the shop is hot pink. It is. You walk in there and you're like, "Is this a secret sex shop? Can it be?" And yeah, I did. Phil's right. I did find the G Spot and bought 72 macarons. And what's great is when you buy macarons in that quantity, you get a big metal box. And if you bring back the metal box, you get 10% off your for when you fill it back up. And I never went back. I never went back to the G Spot, guys.
Laura, the miniature was available as an STL. It was sculpted by a friend of mine. It actually, the miniature existed first. I feel like that's a fun fact. She She has some tea dragons and things like that, but it's not currently available anywhere. I will have to reach out to her and see if it can be. 'Cause yeah, it's a real good one. I love my macarons. They're so good.
Yeah, I still have a second print of that Macron sprite that I need to paint.
Yeah. For the last time we did a raffle.
Yeah, but I'm dumb.
Yeah.
I'm too busy with that.
That's
Oh yeah, no, they were yummy. Like some of the best macarons I've had, and I've had macarons. I've had macarons in Paris that weren't as good. All right, one more level and then a raffle, and
Okay.
then we'll let people go to bed. And I'm
Is
gonna
it
go.
me?
get
Am
some
I
food.
people?
No, you need to slave away things. No. It was 63 copies, right?
63. Come on, gang.
Yeah.
We're almost there.
I mean, like, if we get to 75 copies, that means we'll be like 10% in. And then we have
good.
90 days to do the other 90%. Which, for the record, is still going to be difficult. It is hard
Yeah.
pre-orders.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
we'll get there. We'll get there.
All right.
Like, the biggest problem we're going to have is that we have 2 episodes left.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to throw things at me to chop and throw back.
Yep. So far. So
How do you throw again?
Well, you have a different controller.
No.
There you go.
No.
Yeah.
I'm
oh no!
so
I threw it
paranoid.
in the water. I dropped it.
We so far have no dish.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
You can throw me some ingredients.
Will do.
Yeah, Lynn, I want macarons too. But I kind of always want macarons.
I always want macarons. That's why I want to go to Caramel. Caramel has the best. I mean, I don't want to say the best, but they have incredible macarons.
I remember at Dragon Con.
dishes.
The last time I went to Dragon Con, this is one of my favorite Dragon Con moments. So I go to Dragon Con, at some point we're in the staff room, and the staff room gets invaded by a bunch of sexy cereal box mascots.
Yep.
And I spent a good half hour talking macaron recipe with sexy Bugs Bunny from Space Jam. And it was wild. So, I don't know why, but earlier I insisted on doing the potatoes on one chopping board
Sure, and the chicken on the
the other.
Hey, that's not bad.
So Matthew, we need 750 pre-orders to get published. But like, I have friends that are well-to-do and said, well, can I just order like 10, 20? It's like, no, order
Please
3 because that will make the demand look wrong. So people that want to help, the best thing you can do is just talk about, like, find other people, find other listeners, make other listeners, and encourage them to pre-order. That is by far the best way to support what this endeavor is.
I've never had Costco macarons, Annalisa. I've had the frozen ones from Trader Joe's, and they're okay. Quite frankly, frozen ones in general are fine. Like, as I've ordered them,
It is food safety.
And if that's what you gotta get, that's what you can get. But
Yeah, I feel like
they're
there's
a better
probably
than
places
nothing
in North.
scenario.
I feel there's probably places in North America that have macaron deserts.
Yeah.
Not desserts, but deserts where there's no macarons.
I mean, I don't have any like I have to go to Salem. But if I want to go to Salem,
Oh.
it's like
Oh wow, really? That's
far away.
there's so. Then again, like I'm in the big city, so obviously
yeah,
there's a bunch of macaron places here. And you're good. Moving out of Montreal is gonna be impossible for me. The more I live here, the more old man I get, and the more I just.
Well, that's just
I
because
see
you're becoming an old man.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean.
Yesterday I woke up. I wasn't drinking enough water for the weather, and yesterday I woke up just like all my joints were swollen, and just I was feeling arthritis in all of my body. I have a sprain on one of my toes. I don't know where it came from. And you gotta understand, like I'm prone to early onset arthritis because of my accident. Like it's in my blood at this point.
Yeah.
It's just the worst. All right.
Wait.
What?
Hang on, Buck is where? I assume it's in the Island of Road. Where you got? You got a place? You got a place for macarons?
I'm gonna side. I'm gonna side with Heretic and say that Muriel should come to Montreal instead. Or when you come to Montreal next time, we'll make sure Rebecca's also joining us for dinner.
Heck yeah!
We're having like two conversations at once.
There's so many. It's just like important.
And meanwhile, I'm getting distracted by my hardware, like playing with my mouse or things.
All right, you know what I'm gonna do? Here, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kill the game because we're done with the game. So I'm gonna kill the game so it stops making noise. I'm gonna play the video again because I really like the video. So I'm gonna play the video again and make them all watch it.
Lynn wasn't here for the video, and I feel like unless you've seen it already, like it's a masterpiece. It's so good.
I'm gonna play it.
What would you do if you inherited a small coffee shop in a tiny village you've never heard of from a relative you never knew you had? What if it came with a history of mysterious deaths and a legacy of witchcraft? Miriam Dufour is at the end of her rope. Kicked out of cooking school and living in her ex-boyfriend's apartment, nothing in her life seems to be going right. That is, until she inherits the estate of her dead great-grandaunt, a little cafe in the forgotten town of Achewillow. Intent on selling the business and using the money to make a fresh start, Miriam visits Achewillow and discovers the village sits firmly on the border between Vermont and Quebec. But that isn't remotely the strangest thing about the place. Demons, coffee, witchcraft, and baking. Those are the ingredients that make up Achewillow. Launched in October of 2019, Achewillow is a cozy horror fiction podcast written by J.F. Dubois, author of A God in the Shed, and narrated and produced by podcaster Amy Frost. The show is currently on its 7th season with 5 between-season special episodes. Achewillow Book 1 aims to move the story of Miriam from your earphones to the page by turning Season 1 into the first of a series of books. Achewillow Book 1 will not only offer Season 1 of Achewillow as a re-edited story, but also the first Achewillow special, along with all recipes mentioned in the season. Turning Achewillow into a book has been a dream of ours for a long time. It's a way for us to reach a broader audience, but also a means by which our listeners can have a piece of Achewillow on their shelves and be part of our story. Those who pre-order Achewillow Book 1 will have their name included in the first print run of the book in a special Citizens of Achewillow section at the end. We're also going to include a signed bookmark in all your pre-order copies of the book. For those who pre-order 3 or more copies, Amy will record and send you a special, personalized thank you. Finally, anyone who backs Achewillow Book 1 on any level will get a link to an exclusive special episode. Right now, Achewillow Book 1 is just a list of ingredients. We need you to help make this dish by pre-ordering the book, telling your friends about Achewillow, and if they become fans, encouraging them to pre-order a copy for themselves. If this meal comes out tasting good, who knows what else we'll be able to cook up in the future.
I'm so damn proud of
It's insane.
that.
It is so good. It's funny because I just wrote the script for that, kind of let you go for it, and you created almost exactly what I was hoping, but better. That's
I believe
great.
that when we were talking about it, I said I was going for like a something along the lines of like the opening of Great British Bake Off.
Yes.
I'm like, that kind of
it's
thing.
it's a little slower than British
Yeah,
Bake
yeah,
Off
yeah.
because I mean that's a
Because-
TV show,
because-
so they're going all smash cuts and things.
Yeah.
I want that too. I'm starving.
Yeah.
So
So I pictured the end of that. The end of that one was very clear in my head.
so
And then
one
I
of
had to
the
work back.
one of the backer bonuses that we don't mention in there because we've only kind of recently decided that we're going to do it is for backers at the like 3-book level, we're going to be designing a Citizens of Achewillow citizenship card that we're going to send to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, for fun. I don't know. Like if ever we do cons, you can flash that and we'll know.
We'll know.
And while Lynn's here, like one of the things I mentioned that I might not have told you, like one of the reasons why I wanted Lynn to the book, and I mentioned that earlier, but Lynn wasn't here, is that at my first Merrimack book festival, I remember looking specifically for books that had an Achewillow feel, and one of the books I came across was Moonchild by Gabby Triana. It's only later that I realized Lynn had done the cover, and that's one of the reasons why I went, oh yeah, that's the vibe. So clearly the choice. I made the right choice.
It does. The citizenship does come with healthcare, but only demon related.
Yes. So if you get
If you almost get eaten by macaron sprites,
Macaron
or
sprites,
eviscerated by a hunger demon.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna go American healthcare system and say that a Macaron Sprite is not a demon and thenceforth is not covered.
That sounds accurate.
Hey,
That's
if your
accurate.
provider is So I think that's it, right? We've gone around everything. We still need to do that one final raffle for listeners.
Yeah.
Except I don't know how to pull a list of listeners.
Oh no.
I've never adminned a stream, so I don't know how any of this stuff works.
How dare you? All right, hold on. I might be able to do this. Let's just do things on the fly.
TVZ Gun. I assume you're talking about spiritually linked pets from the Golden Compass universe.
That's an RPG I want. If I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, listen, that would be amazing.
Where you have your demon, right?
Yeah, no, and it's like it's
so
almost like
good.
creating your World of Warcraft hunter.
All
You
right,
choose an animal.
Chatbot, what can you do? Chatbot, can you help me? Chatbot.
I'm surprised there's not like just a pick random listener.
Well, there is. I just have to turn it on.
Oh, okay.
I have all that turned off. I want to do a raffle. No, I don't want to do a raffle with multiple winners. S raffle. Start a raffle with a single winner. I will enable it. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna put it in the chat and see what happens. So maybe this will pick a winner. And if it doesn't, we'll figure out a second plan. Put in a chat. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Never mind. Oh no.
We're pros.
Maybe? Try that. I don't know if this is gonna work. This might not work.
Oh wait, so yeah, for the books, Trump poll. You're the guy who won the books
Oh, nice.
because he's in the chat. I didn't know he was in the chat, or they were in the chat. I don't know.
Let's see if this works. Oh, no, that didn't work at all. All right, hold on. None of this is correct. All right, I'm just going to give you a list. Hold on, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, I forgot these people up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Copy paste. Jeff, I'm making a thing. What do you have access to right now? Do you have anything useful? Do you have Messenger?
I've got like Facebook. I've got everything.
Why
So
are there so many spaces in this list? What is happening? What have I done? I hit F11. No. We're so good at this. Someday I will learn how to do literally anything correctly. This is why we don't do this. It'll be worth it, because you'll get a shirt. And it'll be great.
But there is one thing that we didn't really discuss,
Yeah.
because it's all mushy feely crybaby
let's
stuff.
do that. I'm into
Yeah.
that.
So I haven't mentioned how important this book is to me. Mostly because like we have so many seasons of Achewillow. Really want this book to happen because then if assuming conservatively that we're putting out one season a year, I'll easily have like 10 years of books to come out. And you gotta imagine that the equivalent of 7 books waiting to potentially be published, this is the closest thing to a magnum opus I have. And it's also important to note that it's a magnum opus, like it's a nerve that I managed to do, that I did like with my best friend. So, or one of my best friend, David's in the chat. I don't want him to.
Yeah, no. I would
He
never.
did make me godfather of. Why are you focusing on my boxes?
Oh no, I didn't think it would change anything if I. Oh man, I didn't think that would happen. Well,
So
here we are.
and it's not just about like the opportunity of being able to do that, but it's also just being able to potentially unlock doing more Achewillow for longer and in a larger variety of formats.
Yeah.
Like if this book works and it works to the same degree as God in the Shed, like you gotta understand, God in the Shed was optioned twice for television. It hasn't made it yet, but it's not off the table completely. So it might become a thing, and if that becomes a thing, then my next thing could become a thing. Like the whole idea is that if we can get the book, because one of the things that Inkshares does very, very well is second market things, like getting options for television or movies, getting translation, getting all these like audiobook deals. Getting that kind of exposure and visibility would really open a lot of doors to being able to make Achewillow a bigger, cooler thing than it is already. And to me, that's super important because it's a way to keep working with Amy. And if at some point Achewillow does become like a thing that is profitable enough that it's our job, that means that I would get to have a job working with my best friend. So like there's a lot that goes around it that's super important. That's why I absolutely like I need this to work so bad. So that's the crybaby story behind this.
Aww.
So yeah, so like this is why I'm going to be stepping on a lot of my pride and asking like podcasters, like, can I be on your show to promote my
Hey, can I
dumb
be on your
things?
show?
Yeah,
Hey,
can I be on your show?
hey.
Which is something I hate doing. Like I hate
No, we
attention.
hate it. We don't. We do this show for each other, and the fact that other people like that's why we don't do the podcast awards anymore. Other than the fact that it was like a ridiculously not fun experience.
My my
Because it's like then we
experience
have to like beg, and I don't like it.
my experience with awards ever since I started publishing with Life Engineered has been, I would say, wall to wall disheartening
Yeah.
because it feels like no award is really like, I don't want to say it's political because people are going to think like politics and the way politics are viewed today, but there is something very networky about awards.
Yeah.
Like, you need certain thresholds, achievements, you need to know people to have the proper consideration.
Yeah.
No matter how cool, and a lot of like most awards try to do it the right way, but there is no right way, especially in publishing. You can't expect all your judges to have read all the books that might be in consideration.
Right.
That's ridiculous. So obviously, people that have bigger networks of advocates are able to reach more people that will vote and support them. So it becomes like they all eventually boil down to popularity contests,
Yeah.
and I've never been good at popularity contests. I'm not inherently popular. I'm not a likable person in general. So it's
That's
just
why you
disheartening
have
because
me. I
you're likable.
am
You should be
likable.
doing this thing. You're the one who needs to reach out to all these
I know. I
podcasters
will.
and
I
ask
will work out.
them.
It
Yeah.
just launched today, my man. Give me like a minute. I was
It's
away.
I know.
I'll get
So
it
yeah,
done.
that's the thing. So you sent me a bunch of names,
I sent you
which
a bunch of names.
I'm assuming you want me to roll a die on that.
Yeah.
Um, I am not going to count all of these, so let me just put them in a spreadsheet.
Nice. That's how we roll. Spreadsheet.
Yeah.
We have a lot of Google Docs. Like a lot. Like a
And
lot.
not all of them make sense either. All right, so we're looking at 1 out of 22 people.
Heck yeah.
Let me. And number 16 on the list is our good friend Phil Rude.
Hot damn.
Oh, thanks, Captain
Hooray.
Temerity.
Huh?
I was thanking Captain Temerity for saying that some
Oh.
podcasters love me. No, I mean, like, you guys are getting Showtime JF. Showtime JF is so much more tolerable than writing in a cafe JF,
Yes.
which is an insufferable bastard.
Heck yeah. This was fun. This
It
was
was
a good
fun.
time.
It
This was
was.
a solid launch party.
I'm looking forward to like there's other revelations coming
For
down.
sure.
Like I'm I don't know what the timeline is for the cover, but as soon as that's gonna be like done or
That'll
moving
be a
along, like I'm
thing.
super eager to share that. There's eventually we're gonna like figure out some of the layouts, but not layouts, but distribution of things. Like it's gonna be fun. I'm really like I'm super nervous because these campaigns are obviously just
So
an
stressful.
absolute anxiety fest. But I'm looking forward
So you
to
all have till Halloween to sell the rest of these books for us. That's where we're at.
as you can see from my speech pattern, I am unqualified to do this myself. No, but I mean, I've reached out to some friends. We might be on some panels for Dragon Con virtual.
Yeah.
I know you're already doing a Dragon Con thing virtually, so
I am.
you're going to be able to plug it there,
For
right?
sure. Oh yeah, no,
Right?
they'll get mad at me if I don't.
Yeah, and I mean, we have some great friends who advocate for us. Like Dan Booya has just absolutely been like beating the drums for Achewillow to a point where I'm wondering when people are going to get annoyed with it. No, it's just like we've got a lot of good people in our corner. It's just a question of being able to reach our audience, especially our listeners, because I think we have enough listeners. It's just we don't have that direct of a relationship with most of them.
Yeah.
But anyways, first
Annalisa.
day. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just wanted to tell Annalisa, because Annalisa said that she almost got to see me last week. Annalisa, you, JF, and Travis were all within like an hour and a half of me over the last 2 weeks, and I saw none of you. So it's been a time. I have had big feelings. It's fine.
Oh, I like Phoenix though. So yeah, this is super fun, and I mean, 63 orders on day one is an excellent start. It's a great start. Obviously, reaching 750 is the goal. If we anything that we get above that is just like adding more weight to our argument that this needs to be a book. And for those who aren't aware, like icing on the cake, and when we say it's going to be a book, like this is a book like Barnes and Noble's book,
Yeah.
and part of the reasons I want to do this also is I want to one day just walk into a Barnes and Noble's with Amy and have her see her name on the cover.
I'll cry.
And
I'll cry like
yeah,
a small
and I want to see what's going to happen.
child.
Otherwise, I think we're done.
I
Like
think
I don't
we're
want to
good.
hold people in too
No,
much. We're
that's a
already
lot.
8 minutes past.
That's late.
Thank you so much,
Thanks,
everyone that was
everybody.
here.
If
Double
you
the thanks for pre-orders and quadruple the thanks for anyone who pre-ordered 3 copies.
for
That's super
sure.
generous of you.
If you do enjoy watching me yap and play video games, like do please drop a follow. I'm gonna start streaming more often. Probably not exclusively video games, probably some crafting, some miniature painting, all kinds of stuff. So do drop the follow while you're here. I mean, you're already here. What's one more Twitch follow?
And if you have a platform or know anyone of a platform that could help us spread the message, I hate to be the guy asking, but feel free to reach out to us. We'll do interview. We'll embarrass ourselves. We'll do
Yeah.
whatever it takes. This is important to
Yeah.
us.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're not too proud.
So everyone, thank you for dropping by. I'm
Have
gonna
a
let Amy
lovely evening.
end this, and I'm gonna go eat.
All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon. Bye.